Greetings, housemates, and welcome to our Darkest Dungeon Repartee giveaway. We here at BleakHaus have received a free Steam key for Darkest Dungeon, and since we both own it already, we figured the best thing we could possibly do is give it away to you guys, and we have a short competition for you to join in and have some fun with. So, thank you, Red Hook, for granting us this free Steam key for coverage of your game. And Lethe, please take it away with the submission rules.
All right, so first of all, you need to know when you can start submitting and where you can make your submissions. When can you start? You can start as soon as you see this video. Now, you have until January the 18th at midnight, Eastern Standard Time. After that, the reason why it ends there is because the full release of the game, Darkest Dungeon, with the last area and the final boss is on January 19th. So we want to be able to give you this game ASAP once they drop all the content. Where can you submit it? Well, right down in the comment section of this video. The entry must be, first of all, around less than 70 characters, and that's including your internal punctuation, spaces, and whatnot. You don't have to put any punctuation at the end. We want the punctuation in the middle so we can get a good idea of how you might say it, whether there are any pauses and emphasis, things of that nature. In addition to the quip itself, you also need to tell us a triggering condition. That is, when it would be said were it in the game. For instance, when a character takes a critical hit, or you begin a mission into a particular region. Poor grammar will disqualify your entry, but poor spelling is not going to matter as long as, once we correct it, it's still below the relevant character limit. And of course, your submissions cannot contain any profanity or obscenity, so don't even try it. Now, let's go back to Phwop for the evaluation rules.
So the way we're going to evaluate these is the comment on this official video with the most likes at the end of the competition, that is 18th of January at midnight, will be the winner of the competition, the grand prize winner, and receive the prize. In the case of a tie, Phwop, Lethe, and Xajnik, our unpaid intern, will each cast one vote each to break the tie on the offending quotes. Now, back to Lethe for a description of what those prizes actually are.
So, as we've already said, first place winner gets one Steam key for Darkest Dungeon. That is a free copy of a great game. Additionally, when we do our own full video review of Darkest Dungeon sometime toward the end of January, we will feature your quote in our video, and Phwop and I will both give our best college try at doing a Wayne June impression saying it. There will be a second and third place who will receive honorable mention. That is, they will also have their quotes featured in our video review, and once again, Phwop and I will try and do a narrator impression of it. Additionally, we will announce the winner in a tweet on our Twitter feeds, and so that's why there's a particular character limit on it. Now, just so that you get a sense of, the right length of quote, because some of the quotes that you see, that you hear in the game are a little bit too long, we're going to read out a couple that are of the right length. So, start, Phwop.
All right, so this one gets me a lot. Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. Also, this is one of my favorites because it means you killed something large. Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Now, you've heard me say this one a couple times in like the house call and some of the live streams. It's my favorite. It occurs when someone is killed by a damage over time effect like bleed or blight, and it goes like this. Great is the weapon that cuts on its own. And then another type of triggering condition is when you recruit a particular character from the stagecoach. And this is for the jester. He will be laughing still at the end.
And of course, one of my personal favorite, the one that pops up in my head the most, is when I'm looting stuff. Let's see if I can do it justice. Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
So that gives you an idea of what it's going to sound like when we announce your winning entry. And if you didn't win, when we announce your not quite good enough, but still really good entry.
Yep. So that's it for this video. Remember to leave your 70 character or less quip down at the bottom along with the triggering condition, and encourage your friends, allies, and fellow Bleak housemates to like it.